Students, I already told you computer memory is measured in bytes and abbreviation of bytes is B. Okay. Clothes are measured in meter and centimeter. Sugar is measured in gram and kilogram. Like computer memory is measured in bytes. Here 8 bits is equals to 1 byte. 1024 bytes is equals to 1 kilobyte. 1024 kilobyte is equals to 1 megabyte. 1024 megabyte is equals to 1 gigabyte, and 1024 gigabyte is equals to 1 terabyte. In this way we are measuring computer memory. Okay, here computer memory has two parts. One is the primary memory and second one is the secondary memory. Primary memory and internal memory is also called internal memory, and secondary memory is also called external memory. Primary memory is two types. One is the RAM and second one is the ROM. RAM means random access memory and ROM means read only memory. Next is the secondary memory or external memory. There is a four part. One is the hard disk, second one is the CD DVD or Blu-ray disc, third one is the pen drive, and fourth one is the memory card. Okay, in this way computer memory has two parts. Now one by one we will see here. First is the internal memory or a primary memory. Now primary memory. Primary memory is also known as internal memory or a main memory. It contains the computer program and instruction that can be directly read by the CPU. It also stores data and instruction on which the computer is currently working is at given time. Hence, it has limited capacity. As the computer turn off, the data is lost. Okay, it is the work of primary memory. And then it is two types of primary memory or internal memory. One is the read only memory, ROM, and second one is the random access memory, RAM. Okay, now we will see first random access memory. What it look like this? It is the RAM. It is inside the CPU. Okay, now random access memory can be accessed directly by the CPU. Okay, it is read and write memory. Information can be read from and written onto it. RAM stores the data that the user is using while working on the computer. It is attached to the slot on the motherboard inside the CPU. Okay, when we work on a computer, the software we use are loaded temporarily on the RAM from a permanent storage device such as hard disk. When we turn off the computer, the RAM loses all the software and data. So, before switch off the computer, the data has to be saved on a permanent storage devices. This is why RAM is also called temporary memory or a volatile memory. It is the work of a RAM. Okay, next is the read only memory. What is the work of read only memory? You can see here, it is the read only memory, ROM. Read only memory is the computer memory from which information can be read. It cannot be written or erased. ROM is a non-volatile memory. RAM is a volatile memory and ROM is a non-volatile memory. It is located on the motherboard. It is also located in the motherboard of the computer. It contains some instruction and program that are essential for a computer to operate. These instructions are put into the ROM at the time of manufacturing. These are of a permanent nature cannot ordinarily be changed by us. This is why ROM is also known as permanent memory or a non-volatile memory. The content of a ROM does not get lost when the computer is turned off. Content of a RAM temporarily lost, and content of a ROM does not be lost when the computer is switched off. Okay, this is the difference between RAM and ROM. You have to keep in mind. Next is the secondary memory. Okay.